G'day YouTube, kicking off my channel here with things I've been up to through this time. And I thought I'd start with a pretty hot topic, buying physical silver during this time. So the last couple of months, we've seen all-time highs of gold and some solid movements of silver. So when things go high, we've also seen the following turbulence in prices both in physical metals and the stock market. So, should you be buying? Now, this is not financial advice, and I strongly believe and recommend everyone to do their own research. But in short, yep. If you believe in the metal and appreciate the state of the current world economy, I personally am not too fussed with the price fluctuations and drops. In my channel, I plan to focus more on my experiences stacking down under in Australia as opposed to the economics of stacking. I think there are already a lot of pretty great channels that cover this very well and a lot better than I could hope to. So, earlier when COVID started rocking our lives, it was actually quite difficult to buy physical silver anywhere in Australia at reasonable prices. I think most stackers around the world would have been in somewhat a similar situation. At that point, my lack of strategy was just buy whatever you can. So premiums are still what we may consider high, but unless there is a new piece, my strategy revolves around buying 10-ounce bars at the dip or buyback pieces whenever they are available, not that they really are. Ultimately, being in my late 20s, buying silver is a long-term investment for me. I'm confident enough even buying at the slight premium now, the value will recoup itself down the road. So this is my most recent parcel of silver I've bought. They're all at a slight premium, seeing that within Australia at the time of recording, September 28th, the cheapest 1 ounce silver bullion coin you can get your hands on is the popular and quite recognized 1 ounce Australia kangaroo made by the Perth Mint. So it's pretty, simple design, but it's quite iconic. It's got the kangaroo on it and our queen. So you can get this at a price of 38 Australian dollars or so, which would roughly be 26 or so US dollars. Now, I got these pieces for two reasons. A portion is a gift for my sister. She's 20 this year, and we've been talking more about investing and whatnot. So I thought it's a good time to get her really interested and investing in precious metals beyond other things as well. Secondly, in Australia, it's fairly difficult to easily acquire a range of coins from global mints. So whenever the opportunity presents itself, I just can't help but grab some. Also, as mentioned, I'm looking at this long term. So whilst I am mindful of premiums, I'm also not too fussed. This beauty here is the 2020 1 ounce silver proof rectangular coin made by the Perth Mint. And these guys do some pretty sweet pieces, like the kangaroo. But this is a bit more obvious on the simple side of things. Anyway, I thought as a gift, it's got to be something that looks quite nice and aesthetically appealing. And when I saw that this was available, this was the one. So my sister being born in the year of the dragon and all, I figured it's an ideal and pretty sweet looking gift to get into the precious metal scenes. It comes packaged in this really simple but nice box. It's actually in a bit of a latex layer where you can see both the front and the back. Nice little sweet collection to get it all going. It also comes with the certificate of authenticity and the box. Now, these coins the other coins are from the Comsco Mint in South Korea. Now, in Australia, being able to buy South Korean bullion is not easy. So when I found this bullion dealer in Australia that sold a wide collection of them, being an Australian-born Korean, I knew I had to get my hands on them. In another video, I plan to discuss some of the struggles I've been going through stacking in Australia, but I'll also go into a bit more depth about these coins as they really have a cool story behind them. But just real quickly, this is the 2020 Korean Phoenix, a new series by the Comsco Mint. Now, one of the pretty cool features, on top of its aesthetically amazing artwork, is the security feature you can see here. So they've made it in a pretty different manner to most. Now, rather than creating the security feature on the metal after striking it in, as you can see here, the rigid line features are struck into the coin. So when you adjust the coin, you'll see Pong Hua, so two different Korean characters, and that basically just means phoenix. So, and on the adverse, you'll see the presidential seal of Korea and the two phoenixes looking at each other. So, pretty sweet design. Now, when I saw this, I just, I knew I had to get my hands on them. And so when this dealer had them available, I got a pretty nice parcel. This is the Chijin Radis series. It's part, again, from the Comsco Mint. This one, along with the Chiu Chonwang series, they're part of like sort of South Korean and East Asian mythology and lore. So I really like how they're making these amazing designs, but also really incorporating some amazing storytelling into the coins as well. It just really makes the collecting part a lot more fun. Now, this little ripper here is the Korean Tiger, the 2020 Korean Tiger. You can see the little guy on top of one of the old palace gates in downtown South Korea. So if you've ever been to Korea, you would have definitely seen this gate. It's called the Gwanghwamun Gate. Another nice little sweet looking piece. And yeah, just the artwork just really wanted me to get my hands on it. So yeah, definitely they had a slight premium, but in the scope of things, the premium wasn't also too bad, as I do believe that down the road, the prices will, they will find a new bottom, which I think will easily recoup the premiums I've paid for them at this point. Now, finally, this is the 2020 Quokka piece from the Perth Mint. So if you don't know what a quokka is, it's this quite fluffy looking animal which loves to apparently take selfies with people. Now, they're mostly located in Western Australia, where the Perth Mint is located. So I live in Sydney, Australia, and I've personally never seen one. I've probably only seen it on videos as well. Hope to meet one day. But now this little guy was produced in limited mintage at 33,000. Interestingly, I guess the Perth Mint sort of foresaw that this would go flying off the shelves or off their storage rooms. They only let you buy per person a parcel of 10, which was a little disappointing because I know a lot of stackers like to get the whole 25, but it is what it is. I managed to get a roll early on and they're already all sold out. But when I bought this, again, a slight premium, so I think I paid 46 Australian dollars for each individual piece, which was a bit of a stretch on the wallet, but again, long-term investing here. And even aside from that, just the collector in me just couldn't help but just get my hands on them. So that's a wrap for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please follow and like, and most importantly, I'd love to get some conversations going with stackers around the world. So please let me know your thoughts on stacking silver and precious metals through this time. Cheers.